Hey y'all, Paul from Nolatone Amp Works here. Get this tweaked up here a little bit. That's a little bit better. This is part 2 of the Wilson Combat P320 and Sig P320 / M17 upgrade process. All guns are clear, no magazines. So here we are. I did step 1 of this, where I had basically the stock M17 with the stock grip. Took that to the range, and if you saw the last video, I was a little bit surprised at the results. It seemed like once I got used to the heavier pull and controlled the flyers a little bit better, I seemed to shoot that a bit more accurately. I don't know what's behind that. I feel like once you get used to the brake of the pull and the brake of the trigger and finding the wall, having just a little bit more weight in that case I felt like I had something to lean into somehow, or maybe stabilize myself, whereas this trigger is so light, under 3 pounds. It's just there. I don't know, that may not make any sense, but that's the way it felt to me. But anyway, we're going to continue with this, and I'll do a more thorough assessment when we're done with the whole process. So step 2 was to take the M17 and upgrade the grip module. So this is a Wilson Combat grip module. I think this is the carry version for the P320. Now, right away, comparing the original P320 to the Wilson Combat, to me it feels a lot better. Just to take some measurements, about the midway of the grip, this is 1.185 inches on the Wilson Combat versus about the same place on the Sig Sauer, 1.322 inches. So quite a bit more width here than the Wilson Combat. They both have a contour for the index finger on the right hand shooting hand and the thumb on the shooting hand. They both have that. To me, feels like, I don't know if there's really any difference. Let me see if I can get a measurement on that. May not be able to. 1.076 inches. 1.8, I tapped it a little bit when I took it off. There may not be any difference here. 1.55. Again, I tapped it. It was 1.55 when I was on here. But as you can see, this flares out. So I'm really getting the measurement of this back edge. Feels like, though, that the contour is just a little bit deeper on the Wilson. I mean, the grip pattern, the stippling, it just all feels better. I think it's going to. I like it better. I prefer it. That's a personal choice, but I prefer it. So it's a little bit slimmer, and it kind of brings it down closer to the way a 1911 feels to me, which is really what I'm after. At any rate, so that's where we are with step 2 of this upgrade process, and we'll take it to the range and see if we can detect any effect in how it shoots. Thank you. Stay tuned. Part 2. I can't even see that. Sig Sauer P320, or I'm sorry, Wilson Combat P320 with action tune trigger. And Sig Sauer M17 P320 with the new Wilson Combat grip module. 115 grain full metal jacket, Federal American Eagle. Okay, let's zoom in so we can see the target.
I got a mag over here. Are you already got it? Yeah.
now the Sig M17. Holy shit, well that tells a different story than round one, doesn't it? The pistol's not that much worse. It's just me. Good day for me and a light trigger. Not as good a day with a heavier trigger. There you go. Stay tuned for part 3, where I install the Action Tune trigger. That should be an interesting